Alright. So first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. We said about the apostles and elders agree most on well. And citation Saudi Akim was pushing on truth and say din and the out. Considering season after season, we say Shalom. Once again going to a little prophecy here and the social upon famine, and famines was written that it would come, right? And let's run through some articles here, and you're seeing it that famines are happening. Even that in the country that I'm in, you could see where the famine of the food, the scarcity of the food, going to be hard just now, because we already have people suffering from not getting food, suffering from not getting water, So and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, because when you look at the word famine, that's a quick concordance check. It means scarcity of food, And seeing these articles, you're seeing where this scarcity of the food is. Let me just read one of the article here. It says Venezuela announces price controls as food shortages worsen. So there's a shortage of food. So famine, that scarcity of that food, right? This next one say here, fair shares ration and can cure today's food shortages, right? And these things were written to happen. And the thing is this, that why the scripture say be occupied in prophecy, that the scripture say meditate, because you're seeing these things happen and you're seeing these prophecies playing out right before your eye, that prophecy of famine to take place, it happening. Right? It's say let me jump into our scripture here. This is Mark chapter 13. I'll start from verse 7 and say, and when you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be in your trouble, for such things must needs be. For such things must needs be. So these things must happen. Right? It again into a mindset that these things must happen. You say, but the end shall not be yet. Right? It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and all these things happening at this moment, all these things happening, right? You see, and there shall be famines and troubles, and there shall be famines and troubles, and that is what we're saying. You see, these are the beginnings of sorrows, and this is just the beginning. You understand? It have far worse to come. So if they're already talking about food shortages, you can imagine how difficult it's going to be to get food in the time to come. So bad is that, they get food yet, they would have to get what they chip. And knowing Jake, they love to eat, they would take that. They would take the chip to get our food. Right? This is our next title of article here. It's a coronavirus-driven CO2 shortage threatens U.S. food and water supply, officials say. So, you can imagine when that cut off, that way it say, these are the beginnings of sorrows, because they're going to be a sorrowful thing. Your children might die, your wife, your husband, people that who you love go perish. Because you know what? You're not going to get no food, you're not going to get no water. And that's where my term, Mark 7, right? It says, for such things must needs be. So these things must happen. These things must happen. And you see that, so the people are thinking it's a joke and thinking it's a game. It ain't no game. Because this, when I come next to you, soon this will be you. Yeah, now in your home you might have plenty food. You might have buy and stock up, but when that's done, you feel when you go back to the grocery, you're going to have no. You already see in certain countries cutting the amount they deliver, the amount of goods they deliver into groceries. Certain groceries actually share. You could only come and buy a certain amount of things. And again, there's just the beginning. Get a far worse to come. Right? Far worse to come. So you say, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. Again, these famines are taking place, and these is things that hey, it on the news, but not making the headlines, and all that goes into panic control too. But they have, knowing they have their plan. They know why. Eventually, soon that ship gonna hit. That ship will be mandatory in order to get your food, in order to come out from that famine state, that scarcity of food. You would have to be able to do what? Get that ship to buy your food, to get your food, right? So what you gonna do? You gonna take the ship, or you're not going to take the ship? You understand? You can see how these prophecies playing out, and that's why it's important it is to always be on watching the news, taking heed, always alert at the things that are going on, right? Pay close attention, right? Let me see here. Yeah, so hey, again, this hey, be alert. These things, these prophecies play now. Hey, and you don't see how much things. You see how much things that's happening in front of our eyes, playing out piece by piece, day by day. And hey, take heed of what it is really going on. Watch so much articles, watch so much, and this majority is from April month, which is this month, It's just this one. So you can imagine, and it said this is just the beginning. So you can imagine for the months to come. You can imagine how serious it's going to be. Right? How serious, how hard it's going to be. Right? Let's bring one precept here. Isaiah 51 verse 19. You say, these two things will come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction, and the famine and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? Son. So these things are coming upon, and you see it. So destruction, famine. Hey, the Lord in plain. Son. You see people talking about KFC and they want KFC open back, and so they get, hey, soon it ain't go have that. Soon it go have that. KFC don't close, and you see when people are talking about the Vex KFC closed down. That should be an essential business, and there's just the mindset of Jake, But when this famine hit, they go on the KFC. Soon it might be, people will turn to cannibalism, right? They'll turn to cannibalism. Hey, the time that we're in is critical times. Now we are at the end. And the end, you can only see things getting worse. And this is just a perfect example of it. Hey, so you know that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Makabadash. You see the answer, double answer, apostle, and those agreements and well. Salvation solely, I can say, pushing with our children and say, Dean and the old. No continuing season, we say, Shalom. No, until the next one, Shalom.